Hello, YouTube. It is Toya Ruth here with the Divas and the Details, and I want to come in because I was having a discussion on a different platform with whether or not Credit Karma had any value, because it is not the score that lenders typically use. They typically use FICO scores, and Credit Karma is a Vantage score. I have been using Credit Karma. It's a free service for about 6 months now. It is a reflection of data from TransUnion and data from Equifax. It does not reflect any data from Experian. And the score that they generate is called a Vantage score. So it scores you on a scale of 0 to 900. And typically a great score or a good score is anything over 800 on Credit Karma. And then excellent is 850 to 900. The reason why I think that Credit Karma does have value is because it does have input and what is harmful and helpful in the eyes of two of the creditors. And it also has categories that everyone should be working on anyway. So I'm going to try to pull this up on my phone and show you what I'm talking about. And I just like also the fact that it does update every 7 days. So whenever you pay down a balance or anything changes, you have a new inquiry, you don't have to wait a whole month to see what's happening. They try to look and scan through your profiles for TransUnion and Equifax every 7 days, and then they send you notifications. So I just pulled up my Credit Karma account, and this is what it looks like. And for my TransUnion, I'm at 810, and Equifax, I'm at 810 as well. I'm going to click on TransUnion and take a look at what it says. So it says your credit's in excellent shape. You've gone up 3 points. Your next update will be in 2 days. That's what that looks like. And then I want to look at some of the categories. So things that are affecting my TransUnion score are payment history, which is 100%. Never miss a payment. Credit card utilization of all the lines of credit available to me, I'm only using 2% of that. When the statement reports, I actually don't carry a balance from month to month. So like if I don't get to it the way things fall, like I pay every Friday, if a statement cuts before Friday when I make a payment, it's reporting about 2%. But don't think that means I carry a balance, because I never do. I have no derogatory marks on any of my credit reports. So no 30, 60, 90 days late, no bankruptcies, no charge-offs, no delinquencies whatsoever. And the only thing, and those things are high impact things. So things, the credit scoring from the bureaus is weighted so that payment history, your utilization, how much you have out versus how much credit is available to you, and any derogatory marks have a very high impact on your score. Medium impact on your score is how long you've had your accounts. And so I have had an average age of accounts of my open accounts 4 years and 3 months. My oldest account is well beyond 12 years, but that's the average. I opened, as many of you all know, 3 cards in August, and so that greatly affected. So now I just need to chill and not open any more accounts for about a year or two. The reason why I did that is my philosophy was I was doing 2 of the cards with the same vendor, with American Express. And typically, once you get a card and you establish grace with them, they actually don't pull your credit report a hard pull. Again, they do a soft pull to give you their second credit item. And so that's why I did that. And also, I said this in a previous video, I was doing 2 different types of credit accounts with American Express. I did a charge card and a credit card. So they're kind of looked at kind of differently by that company. I have a strong FICO score. I don't have any delinquencies. I have great income, so it was like a perfect storm. I would not recommend that. Because I also wanted the Amazon Prime card, I got that the same month. But I will say this, while my charge card doesn't have a preset spending limit, it does give you a pay over time limit. And that was a nice 5-figure limit. But then I noticed that my second credit product from them, my Hilton Honor Surpass card, was just under 10 grand. And then my line of credit from Amazon, the Amazon Prime card, was only about 5 grand. So I was like, I need to kind of chill because these limits are actually going down. So the more and more I keep adding accounts, it's going to get to a point today while I'm on this app spree that I get denied. So I stopped before I got denied on anything. And I had what I wanted. And so now those three things that are dragging my average age accounts down will actually age together. So instead of getting a card right now, then 6 months later getting a card, so I have like a 6-month-old card 6 months from now, and then a card that's like brand spanking new. I have 3 cards 6 months from now that'll be 6 months old, and then I'll have 3 cards that'll be a year old, 3 cards that'll be a year and a half, 3 cards that'll be 2 years. So they'll age together rather than me keep opening new accounts and keeping that number low. The reason why I did that is because I am trying to get to, I had a base of cards, but it was like a 3-card base, and I was trying to get to like a 5 to 7 card base. And the quickest way to do that was to get my utilization way down, strike while the iron was hot with this particular company that had 2 different types of products. And so that's what I did. That's not for everybody. I had a strategy and a method to my madness, and I worked my plan, and those cards will age together. And so after I'm done chilling out, not apping for anything for a year and a half, 2 years, I'm going to apply for some more credit products. Will I have to do 3 cards all at one time again? No, I won't. But I was trying to build up my base. So it is what it is, my 5 to 7 card base. So there we go. Now, the next item on Credit Karma, I'm sorry for that aside. The next item on Credit Karma's list is total accounts. I'm not going to show you how many accounts I have because I don't want you to know every single last detail. But then after that is hard inquiries. You'll notice on Credit Karma's account, it also is always trying to get you to buy new credit products. So ignore that Discover card at the bottom. I do not have a Discover card. It's just telling me, like, you'd be a great candidate for a Discover card. Okay, so I have 2 inquiries with TransUnion. I know that both of those will be falling off. Well, one of them will be falling off in a year. One of them will be falling off at the start of the new year coming up. So it is definitely recommended, and that has very low impact. So does total accounts to you. Average age of accounts has medium impact. So when I look at, I'll try to cover this up in my planner. When I look at hard inquiries, I don't know if you guys can see this, but 0 to 2, you're in great shape. They're green. But when you get to 3 to 4, that turns yellow. 5 to 8 is orange, and more than 8, 9 plus is terrible. Even though it has low impact. So you really want to stay in that 0 to 2 range. Well, you don't want to be 0. You want to participate. You want to get product. So you're going to stay that 1 to 2 range for 2 years before you start trying to like keep getting pulls from one particular bureau at a time. For average age of accounts, I can't show you guys this because it has too much of my details on here. 0 to 5 accounts is red, so that's not good. The Credit Karma does not feel, or your Vantage Bureau does not, well, it's not a bureau. Your Vantage Score profile says 0 to 5 accounts is not enough accounts to have great credit. You need, and 6 to 10 accounts is orange, so it's okay. And then you get into the green when you have 11 or more accounts. So 11 to 20 is a light green, and 21 plus is amazing. You don't need 21 credit cards in order to have a prime excellent credit score, but you do need a fair amount of credit to have a great credit score. And it can be the form of many things. It can be in the form of mortgages. It can be in the form of student loans, auto loans, and credit products, not just all credit cards. And I have noticed with Credit Karma, it registers my accounts. I'm in the super green zone, but it registered my accounts as what was open in good standing plus closed accounts in good standing. So you don't even have to have 11 to 20 plus accounts that are actually active now. Any old mortgage that you had, any old car loan that you had that has positive history that's still in your report, that's counted in your favor. So you don't have to be managing 20 active accounts, just so you know that. Derogatory marks is high impact. Anything more than 0 is starting to give you problems. So even just 1 derogatory mark on your account is yellow, 2 to 3 is orange, and 4 or more is red. And derogatory marks, remain on your account for 7 years, and they're scoreable for 7 years. I have noticed people who have been trying to build their credit, and literally in year 6 or 7, when something falls off, they notice a jump. So that means it was negatively impacting that whole 7 years, even though people feel that after 2 to 3 years, derogatory remarks are not scoreable, they actually do still affect your score. So this is my thoughts on Credit Karma. Credit Karma is a tool to monitor yourself so you can know where you're at. Anything that gives you data points on what's going well, what could be better, so that you can adjust and make changes in your habits to present yourself in a better light from a credit perspective, I think has value. It's free information, no strings attached. I'll take it. So, while yes, Credit Karma is not a FICO score, it is a Vantage score. It also puts emphasis on a few things that are different than what FICO emphasizes. I do feel that it has value because you can use it to train your brain to have better credit habits. So would I recommend Credit Karma? Absolutely. I love the platform. It's very convenient. You can download the app on your phone or you can do it on your computer. How they break down the score, they make it very clear throughout the site. It's very easy to understand. It is very user friendly. So yay, Credit Karma. My review of it, I'd say I give it an A. It's been a great platform and it's been very, very helpful. Knowledge is power. So if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and remember that the diva is in the details. Thanks for watching. Bye.